Hi guys, welcome to my blog for second language acquisition. My name is Savannah Block and I am currently a Human Development and Family Studies major at the University of Houston. I'm also getting my EC through 6th Generalist certification along with that. I'm currently in my second semester of student teaching. I'm at Foster Elementary in Humble ISD. It's in Kingwood. And I'm in a first grade classroom who I have been with all year long. And I've really learned to like it in that class. I like that grade level a lot. My class has been really challenging at some points. We have so many different kids in there that struggle with different things. But I've really enjoyed it, and I'm learning something new every day. How to talk to a student or how to teach them something. I really like it. I've always liked the younger grade levels, so if I couldn't do first grade, I would like to do kinder or second, and that's not because of the STAR test, even though it's a plus that they don't test, because I really don't like the STAR test. I just really like the age. They can kind of work independently a little bit, but they also still have that imagination, that crazy imagination, so it's really fun. I've worked with kids probably all my life, at least since I was 12. I was a babysitter, nanny, I worked at a child care, did summer camps, I've worked with infants through middle schoolers, and that first grade, second grade, kindergarten has always been my go-to. I feel like that's my spot. My experiences with people who speak other languages. I feel like ever since I was in elementary school, I've kind of been surrounded by people who speak other languages than me. I feel like part of that's also from growing up in Texas because we're so diverse, which I think is really awesome. But I remember in elementary school having a Spanish speaker come to our class who didn't really know a whole lot, and I remember the teacher trying to communicate with that student, and just kind of thinking about that now and stuff. It means a lot to me. I also have friends who speak Spanish, and seeing how they interact with their families and being with them, I really like doing that. I like seeing different cultures and everything because even though we're really different, we also have a lot of similarities. I tried to learn Spanish when I was little. I think I was in middle school, and I was kind of learning the basic words like cat and dog and the colors. I didn't stick with it because I had a lot of extra curricular activities that I was doing at the same time, but that is something that I would like to continue on maybe after graduation because I think it's really important as a teacher to learn Spanish. I know a lot of classes at the school that I'm at right now have Spanish speakers, and I would love to communicate with them or their parents or something if I have a concern or just want to talk to them. I would like to try to know Spanish to be able to speak to them easier. That also kind of comes along with my motivation for speaking Spanish because I think communication's a really important thing. And if they're struggling with something, I want to be able to help them, and I feel like you can't really get around that, and we're very diverse. I wouldn't lose anything by learning Spanish. When I was in high school, I took a French class. I was in French for 3 years, and I would go to this thing called Symposium, where we were given certain activities that we would do and we would compete with it. So I could read a French poem, we could write songs, make movies, do a sight reading where we would get a reading passage that we've never seen before in French and have to say it. And that was really cool because I wanted to know what I was doing in French. And although I did that in high school, I haven't really stuck with French because I haven't used it hardly ever. So I lost a lot of that, but I would really just like to learn at least one other language. I have spoken to a family that spoke French for one of my past jobs. They had kids, and their kids spoke English and French, and I was able to communicate a little bit with them, which was really cool. Probably the hardest thing about that, learning the other languages, is their structure of how they say things. It's a little bit different than English. Some things might be backwards. But I'm willing to learn. I really want to. So, yeah. I think that's about it. I really look forward to everything in this class, learning everything else. I know we learned a lot last semester, and I look forward to keep going. And I also can't wait to see everybody else's blogs. Thank you. Bye.